That's fair.
You do have less stuff because you have to
I have
buy
a
the
general
stuff.
understanding. I don't know if it will work without me being logged in though,
It should.
It should do, yeah.
because I don't see the option to long rest, short rest,
Oh,
or
just if you have a second screen, Bell, just bring it up there.
Yeah, it's probably easiest.
I have a.
Right.
And also, you long rest, short rest by if you look next to your character name, there's a cog. You click the cog. Oh, I see what you mean on the tablets. Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah,
on the
on the
top.
tablets.
yeah. And annoyingly, you can't sign in properly on the tablets. They're really jank.
Using a second screen. The tablet is nice for just quick access, so if you're looking at something, you can go, oh yeah, acrobatics is +4 or whatever, you know, rather than looking over. But if you've got it open on a second screen, that works too.
Everything's just super laggy.
Yeah, you have got a
All
relatively
of you
high
have
ping,
a really
actually.
high ping for some reason. There we go. Red
My
and Cyberns
memory
is back
is-
to normal.
I
My
can't even see
memory
what my ping
usage
is.
It
Is
doesn't
at
tell you.
85%.
Oh, you haven't finished loading yet.
Apparently.
Yeah.
No, not my
That is
loading.
it.
My memory.
Oh.
I'm looking at my memory right now. That's what I was talking about.
Why is there a dead
D100
pixel on the table?
Well,
Eh?
Right here.
right, where?
Press
How
tab.
do I-
Just tap tab.
Oh, that's a dot.
Oh yeah, that's a dot.
There we go. Alright. So, when we left off, we were on a completely different fucking piece of software. But, when we left off, you had just finished fighting... Do you recall how many gnolls?
9.
That's about 7, I think.
1,
Where's
2,
my
3,
notes?
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay. You just finished fighting 7 gnolls with fucking Destin and 2 of his guards.
Well, that's a strong assumption.
They helped. The crossbowmen definitely
Oh.
helped.
All right.
The crossbow maybe the swordsman.
Once. He helped once.
The swordsman stood there and tanked for you, so shut up.
Yeah, after I tanked for everyone else.
Yes,
He's
say
got a
that.
point.
As you're all sort of clearing up after the aftermath of the battle, and Destin sort of sent his wounded guard off to get treated, and sent the other guard with him, he walks over to you and sort of looks at you all and says, I'm sorry about what happened on the first day you arrived. Without you here, we wouldn't have been able to repel an attack like that. So I'm sorry, and I hope that we can form some form of kinship through this.
Oh.
What? Huh? Oh shit, we killed Knowles?
You're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You
I
still
didn't
got
know
the
where I was.
you still got the experience for it though.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Telepathically, I know what's going on. I mean, thanks.
Just,
Are you entering that tournament that's coming up, Destin?
After this, I think I've had enough fighting for 1 week.
Fair enough.
It's competition. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, you might want to get working on the gate.
Yeah, I
Yes.
feel like a gate would be really beneficial.
Yes, this does seem like it might be required now. I will endeavor to get such things worked upon quickly.
Have you ever been attacked like that before?
One of that ferocity and by gnolls? Never. There's been the
Huh.
occasional goblin raid, 5, maybe 6 goblins. They usually run away quite easily when we threaten them, but never gnolls and never to that ferocity.
Oh.
They will be back and in greater numbers too.
Well, we slayed quite a few of them, so hopefully they won't be back anytime soon, or at least until we've got a gate up.
Well, here's hoping.
And as
Oh.
you're having this conversation, you hear the rattling of
Oh, pardon me.
chains and a book, maybe, and the of a dwarf running up behind you and stopping, just going, I'm here! I'm here! And Belhan, you have rejoined the party.
What have I done in this time?
Not a lot. Because you weren't there,
Precisely
like,
fuck and
because
dwarf.
you've missed, like, the past 2 weeks, I have kept you sort of absent from the party to save myself, mainly.
What does that mean?
You've existed in the
You
infinite
ain't
for 2
in
weeks.
here.
You've been asleep for the past 2 days.
well, not quite asleep, but
Snoring for the past 2 days. Fine.
yeah, that'll work fine.
Where are we currently?
About here-ish.
Oh, at the city?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say I got all the items I need for the golden worth?
What?
I would have traded
When? Because you're still in the town.
before.
What were you
Before all this.
after?
Give me a second. I can.
Because you still have time.
Does the party have gold?
You ain't
Uh,
using any of mine.
Depends if I want to lend it to you.
I can show you exactly how much
I've-
gold the party has. About that, probably.
I gave a piece of gold to the priest because he was a nice guy.
I've got 15 gold as
What do
well.
I have?
Also, I like how Big Smell is being reflected onto the GM screen.
Yeah, it's because it's a static camera.
That's amusing. What's like inverted though? That's really weird.
I'm gonna
Actually,
change
try
that.
to navigate through all this. Is painful. Equipment.
It'll take you a session or two to get used to it.
It doesn't. I don't. Where the fuck's my gold?
Your gold is in your equipment tab at the top.
You may not have transferred that over to D&D Beyond yet.
Wait, the hell? Uh-oh.
You should have 10, unless you're a hermit, unless you have 5.
I have 15.
I had 20, and
Or-
then I got given 600.
Or a bard, or whatever background he chose that gave him 15.
Bell end.
Yeah, I don't remember what I had. Performer, I think it was.
Possibly.
Which makes sense.
I mean, you are a bard.
I have +8 to my performance.
But yes, Belhan has rejoined the party, and Destin says, well, I'll let you chat amongst yourselves while I go and check on my guard and start a work order up for a gate.
Work order. You can work order that kind of shit. Damn, I wish you could work
Oh,
order that
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
shit.
sit down for a bit.
That's entirely
Yeah,
fair.
I'm just gonna take a knee and try and catch my breath because I'm
Yeah,
in
sure.
massive amounts of pain.
Come on, let's just go chill over in. I don't know. I was about to say the bar, but there's probably nicer places to chill than there.
The mayor's
Too
office
far.
is nicer.
Too far.
Yeah,
Too
should we-
far.
Too far?
Too
Well,
How
just-
much? How much did we buy that purple potion for?
Nothing.
I don't think we bought
you
it.
didn't buy
I
it.
got it for
Yeah,
free.
yeah, it's given for free.
Because Ellipsis volunteered to test it, he got both the purple and the brown potions. for
Oh,
free.
I'd like to point out as well, the purple is a D4 healing. Was it a D4? Something else.
One
There was something else
D4.
to it. Is it
Because
just a
you
D4?
used it
Nothing.
on Juliet.
Yeah, was there nothing?
Nope, just one D4.
Wait, really? I thought I had one.
I don't believe so.
I have it in my inventory.
Oh, I think Musket stole it from him.
No, I
no,
didn't steal potion.
Barum
no.
gave Musket 2 because he agreed to
Yeah, I
test.
had a purple and brown.
I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
uh,
Speaking of which, then we just put in a custom piece of which is now just a brown potion.
Ah, yes. No, I
Cut.
think
Was
he
I-
showed you them, and you said, "No, I'm all right, thanks," because you didn't like the color.
I have them in my inventory. I bought. We bought them.
You might have done. I don't have it anywhere written down.
Um,
Got a brown potion.
the twig bright materials that I got. How much were in that time was I able to find someone to sell them to? as for their magical quote-unquote properties.
Barum did say that he was she's 8 years old, dude.
Taking off her spell list. What?
Oh, I thought you said she's small.
She's small girl.
You did know that Barum would be interested in buying these sorts of things, and the party has recently encountered a herbalist who may well also be interested in buying these sorts of things.
I tried selling those. How much would I get? Like 50
Uh,
gold?
That's some fucking hopes. For that, probably. How much do you have?
I tried taking much material. It says 1, but I don't. The fight that we had, I tried taking as much as I could. Oh no! It says on. It says 3 twig blight materials.
Okay, so 3. You would probably get about 5 gold for all
Just-
of them.
Taking the stuff that Juliet should know because she doesn't know any of her spells currently or anything.
Oh, does she not?
No, I'm just
Okay.
putting them in.
Ah,
now.
right. I forgot to prepare them, or you did.
That's
Either
fine.
or.
Alright. I'll take it, and then I will add 5 gold.
Okay.
And then also I will, Hey! Before I left, at some point I would want to see if I can borrow, 15 gold from 2 people.
50 gold from 2 people? I don't think we have that
15.
between the 3 of us.
1, 5. 1, 5.
15. Even
Yeah,
still.
15.
What's this
You
for?
lot haven't made a lot
Hides
of
the
gold.
pouch.
So
Haven't
I
made
can.
any.
Doesn't have any.
You know what? I attempt to find fucking the mayor in that time, and I'm gonna go up to them, and I'll be like, I need your help.
Well, if you all want to make your
Alright.
way back to the mayor's office, which I believe was the...
I did this before because I had a bunch of time in which I had plenty of time to do shit.
Oh yeah, they've been
Um,
sat in the mayor's office for about 8 hours.
Idiot. It's nearly yeah.
Alright,
It's a
whatever
long
time I would go up to and be like, hey,
What's this?
we done a bunch of stuff, doing a bunch of stuff. I wanna help y'all out, but for me to do certain things with my magic and cast certain spells, I need a
There you are, just
specific.
updated.
I need a gem of this specific type, and I say the type. I don't think it's actually that specific, to be honest. That that's worth about 50 gold.
About 50 gold.
There you go, I've updated Juliet.
Just need your help, man.
I mean, we could probably lend you such a gem, but
Yes,
it would be on loan only.
absolutely. And the stuff I do and helps will I mean, it's not like I'm gonna take it and leave or something, right? I mean, I'm always gonna be on this island. So yeah. Let me just fucking try. Scroll down. Okay. No, fine. Spells, fine. I'm just gonna click in on the browser. Identify. What is it required for that? What the fuck? I can't click on it. There we go. Alright, a pearl worth
Worth 500, right?
No, 100.
Yeah, I didn't think it was 500.
No, it's not 500. It's 100. Extra 50. But it's just a pearl.
Could do a few nights of busking.
We
with
can
it,
search a few people. We can be like, hey, we need it.
I mean, I'm a traveling performer.
I do like how you are looking for the ability to get this, but you've not actually considered that possibly anyone you've encountered who knows magic has the ability to do it as well.
Do what?
Identify.
No.
Okay, hang on. Who else have we encountered outside of the party knows how to do magic?
The one goddess.
Well, I can think of one
the
person, but I want to
priestess,
fucking be able to do
Barum,
it.
the herbalist, maybe? You don't know. The priest.
Priestess? What priestess?
No, the priestess we found
Kinnaman?
at the elf place.
Both
Oh,
her
right,
and her
okay.
mother could
The old
do
one.
magic.
Yeah.
Raylin can do
I meant-
magic.
I meant in Yara, and Raylan's technically part of the party.
Um.
And she's also a druid, but you know.
Oh yeah, but in Yaren, Barum.
Druids
Uh,
don't have identify.
Param.
Yeah, and to be honest, I want to be able to do
That's entirely
God, I've
fair.
used so many of my bardic inspirations.
because there's a lot of times where I'd like to fucking just identify it when we're on our adventures and having this. And since we haven't been able to earn money, but we've been doing a bunch of stuff for this, can possibly get that kind of reward, at least for myself. And you know, the others don't have to have it supplied, but
It's quite the ask. I can have a look
It's
and
quite the ask.
get back to you.
But I also may be able to trade for it depending on the item, because I do have a few items that we have gathered from our exploration. Where the fuck is my item?
That would be
Where's that- what's
a
that?
discussion to have with Barum, as he would be the one who has the gems and such
Yeah.
worthy of that.
Right, yeah, I mean, we can figure that out. I mean, can I, if I, yeah. Alright. Where's that, what was that ring called that I picked up? Did I figure out a name, or should I just
No, it's
put
just
it in as
it's
a-
just a ring. You didn't
yeah,
have
that
the
ring.
ability to identify it, so you're not sure what it is.
That's
It's just
cool.
a enchanted ring of some description.
Okay. Equipment.
There's also a crossbow bolt that I believe is still in Cybern's pocket.
yes, I have it. I just haven't added it to my character's inventory yet. It's the same thing with the crossbow as well.
Are those two together?
Well, the bolt is
I have-
ammunition for the bolt, crossbow.
Fair enough. But yes, you have just relinked with the party after your day of shopping and such.
Okay.
You'll find me
I-
laying on
I-
the floor.
I would go to Barum and I would attempt to trade the ring, and well, ask first what the ring does, and then would want to ask the if it's possible to trade the ring, depending on what it does.
Okay. So you going to Barum?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna go to the mayor's office and sit on their nice, lovely.
Wooden chairs.
I say lovely wooden chairs, better than any other chair in this goddamn
They
place.
sleep so much nicer than the beds in the tavern. Alright, well, you lot are heading back there. We will do this, which Belhan did earlier in the day. So as you walk into Barham's, while everyone else in the party is asleep in the mayor's office pretty much, or reading, as you walk in, you can't see him, as usual, but you do hear clanging and rattling from the back.
Yeah.
And as you open the door, the bell actually does ring this time. And Barum stops and pokes his head around the corner and just goes, "Ah, hello, a customer! How are you today?"
Hello. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Great. Doing great.
How can I
Just-
possibly
just
help you,
asked.
my short friend?
Call
Yeah.
me short. Love it. No, I have an item that I wish to possibly know well, the identification of said item.
I see.
Is a magical item. So, from my understanding, you can help in such area.
Well, I dabble in magic here and there. I'm not the best sorcerer in the world, of course. Or wizard. Or druid. I dabble in all kinds of magic, but I can certainly have a look for you.
Right. Here you go. Please, just yeah. What does this do?
Okay, so he picks up from behind the counter a small gem that is pretty much exactly what you're looking for, and sort of holds it in one hand and sort of examines the ring, and as he does, his eyes glow blue, and says, "Ah, this is a lovely little enchantment. It's a ring of protection, I do believe.
Oh. Oh wow, that would have been great to wear. What is it? What specifics?
Well, it appears that you gain a +1 to your AC and saving throws while wearing this ring.
A what now?
+1 to AC and
This is
saving
speed.
throws.
Really been shown to break the fourth wall.
How much do you think that's worth?
Oh, well, let's see here. Probably... It's quite a common enchantment. Although on this island it's...
Quite rare.
It is quite rare indeed. We have...
It's typing, I can hear
Shut
it.
up. We haven't got many.
I
would...
didn't know you have any.
Like I said, I dabble a little bit in enchanting. It doesn't
Oh shit, I
usually
haven't
end
been adding spells.
well. I could probably do 300 gold.
300 gold.
I believe that would probably be more useful to you than it would be to me.
It would possibly, yes. That would sound really good. I'm looking to find a specific item. Again, crossbow. Right, let's see, 25 right now. Dagger. 2 gold. And what's the battle axe at? 2 gold. So wouldn't be worth selling that. Excuse me.
You're right there.
Yeah, good. I would say that's a fair trade. Now, now I would be up for trading. Obviously for the 300 gold. Unless I'm cool with trading for 200 gold. If you have another one of those pearls of that specific type of about 100 gold's worth.
Ah, I see. You're looking to identify yourself. Well, I
Yes.
could certainly part with an additional one. I do have 2.
100 gold, well. 200 gold plus set, I'd be willing to trade.
Of
I'd
course,
be
then.
really sad to lose that ring of protection, but I need the fucking pearl, so.
Of course, and he puts a pearl up on the counter and a bag of gold that he just quickly counts out and goes, here you are, 200 gold, and I will be taking this lovely ring. And he just sort of puts it on, which you now notice as he puts it on, there's a nice ensemble of rings and such on his person already.
Awesome. Alright.
Will there be anything else?
I'm just. Oh, well, there'll be anything else. I think that would be it for now. Unless you have some other things that my 200 gold could acquire.
I mean, with 200 gold, you can do quite a lot in this town. I do have
Like buying a
several
town, for example.
potions that you could purchase.
Potions. Tell me about these potions.
Well, they're of my own concoction. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but I do know that they
Oh.
mostly heal.
Okay. Anything else?
Is there much else to tell?
Cool.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Might come back for those potions.
All right. Well, don't forget to take part in the tournament. I did enchant that sword myself.
There's a tournament. What?
Yes,
Tournament time!
there is a tournament
Alright,
in
about that.
about 2.5 days.
What's this tournament all about?
It's to raise morale in the town and give people a boost.
Is it like a tournament to death kind of shit,
Oh,
or
no,
is
no,
it
no,
like
no,
fighting,
nothing
or
quite so severe. It is a fight, yes, but to first blood only.
first blood, i.e.
You know, nicks and cuts, quite easily healable by Jeffrey.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Great. Oh, good to hear. Yeah. I would. I'd be excited to see this, and maybe take part as I cover my hands. Actually, give me a second. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna quickly go through my spells, see if there's anything of.
Loki,
Hello.
quick favor. Can you copy this to match the amount that I have?
Hang on, copy what to what?
This to match the amount that I have.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. It's fine.
He likes the currencies.
I like the shiny click clack.
Pretty shiny click-clacks make nice
Oh wait,
sound.
does Red have physical coins?
Yeah, he wanted physical coins.
I also have what I like to call wild magic decks.
Oh, do you? Did
Yeah,
that come in
have you
the
seen this?
player box?
No. So, right here, basically, I could say I want to cast a first level spell. And cast that.
Oh, of course.
I have advantage on my deception checks, and I already have a +8 in them.
Fucking
Wait,
bard!
Can I get you to do the same thing?
God dang it.
I think you can turn on our copying privileges. I
Shiny
think
metal
copying
click-clack.
is a privilege you can turn on.
Yeah, that's mine. Let me check. You also do.
Oh, thanks for letting us know how much Cybern has.
You also do all have a notebook.
Well, yeah. I gave one to the priest. I wasn't trying to hide that fact.
Mhm.
Combining.
Yeah, but I didn't know
flickering.
how many you had left.
No, I can't turn.
I
on...
have 15.
I can't turn on copy and paste.
No, it might just be a actual admin privilege.
Possibly.
Okay, I have no other spell that would. Actually,
Oh boy.
Actually.
you say you dabble in some magic. You dabble in the words of the pure arcane.
I dabble in many things.
Okay, pure arcanes, meaning like wizard. You put dabble wizard. It's what I
I
was getting
have.
at. Yeah, okay.
I don't know
Oh,
if he has his
great!
head stand up. Oh, yeah, he does.
Oh, great! Surprised. Well, I would be interested in possibly buying the ability to copy some certain spells from you. If you happen to have them, I've only heard of such spells from my own master, as he was very attached to his spells. So I never got a chance to personally copy the ones that I wanted, and they were more of the common type, not very customizable
How do
ones.
you sound posh here?
We thought red
I
was the
play off.
pompous one.
It's not like he comes from any noble outcome or family or anything like that. Nothing like that.
No,
Nothing like
not
that.
at all. Not at all.
So, how do you fare in such a affair?
Well, I only know a handful of spells, mostly cantrips. The occasional first level.
Right. Occasional first level. Would one of these first level spells possibly be? Let me just double check. I don't have the spell. Be the spell. Well, actually, 3 spell. Is that one? Well, sorry, just my shirt. That's been 15, yeah, okay. Would you happen to have 3 different first level spells of 3 that I'm currently looking? Tasha's hideous laughter, famous Tasha she is.
Oh, I dated her once.
Tensa's flowing disc. Tensa, great guy. Heard great about things
I
about
fucked
him.
him once.
Very famous.
Be silent, bard. I shall set
And-
the paladin
Get
on
the
you.
syphilis out.
Wait, what paladin?
Filthy.
A more common spell of Unseen Servant. I quite enjoyed my master's use of the Unseen Servant in the household, and it'd be great use to have an assistant with
Go on,
me.
well.
Yeah.
If you sit on your hand, it feels like someone else. Unfortunately, I
And
don't
if-
really have any of those spells.
Really? Not even one?
I'm not too into the wizarding scene. Obviously,
Right.
my
What
father
about
was
comprehend?
quite powerful in the magic arcane arts, and I mostly adopted it from him.
What about comprehend languages?
I do have that.
Ah, great. That's one of the ones I want.
Hey, Belhan,
Yeah,
do you know how expensive it is to copy down spells
50 gold.
per spell level?
First level, 50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good to know. I'll I will think on the comprehend languages. I was thinking to myself a little bit, and I think my companion may have the same spells, and we've been wanting to trade some of our spells anyway. It's quite expensive to craft them. We may come back for some components for those testing of those spells. You know how testing of new spells go. Anywho, thank you so much for the money. For the trade. You have yourself an amazing rest of your day. See you at the tournament. Turn around and walk out.
TTFN! And he turns around and goes back
What?
round the back.
Tournament turns fucking noobs.
TDF.
TTFN, ta-ta for now.
I'd like to point out that those two dwarf portraits come from Shadowrun Returns.
Probably.
Not probably. I know for a
Wait,
fact.
why do I have a portrait? That's not my portrait.
Where did you...
You just pulled out portraits.
Stop pulling
and
out
just-
portraits and giving them to people!
200. Oh wait, that's
Oh,
copper.
you threw it on the
I'm gonna have
floor.
to start deleting things to make sure that you people don't fuck around with them.
Now do you understand why I have so little on my map?
Uh-huh.
It's almost like I
Alright.
do this for a living.
It's almost
Oh,
like
wait.
I would imply you
somebody
make
likes to
money of
fuck
it.
with it. That's good.
I do.
200 plus my.
It's called your Twitch
5.
viewers.
Yeah, no, because they pay me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go for like a self-deprecating joke of going, "What Twitch viewers?"
No, their money goes to me, not you.
Jokes on you. I'm siphoning money.
He's actually secretly hacked into your Twitch account, and all the money's going to him.
Yeah,
I
somehow
just
got
realized
that.
this is a D20 carriage because it's got the fucking. I just fucking flip it.
Oh,
I just found a really overpowered thing I can do once you're on 6th level.
oh boy.
I can literally force people, and they have no choice but to obey my commands.
Oh, lovely. But you've all met back up. Elhan, or Vonrin, has finished his things for the day. He had returned to the tavern, and then there was the attack, and he ran as fast as his little legs could carry him. You're a child, Simon.
What?
I did that so long ago. It took you so long to find.
I've not looked over there.
I like how its name is boobs as well.
Yeah. You've, are you all heading back to the mayor's office?
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess.
Okay, as you,
I forgot I did that.
as you all make your way back, you sort of explain to Vonrin about the negotiations and everything that you were a part of.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's very weird because Rurik just keeps talking about a book, and Logan was talking about sailing the seven seas again or something. You're not entirely sure.
Wait,
Giggity gurk.
I mean, what was talked about during the
Should probably ask one of the two
talks,
negotiators that were awake.
yeah, the negotiators and stuff. What
I'd
what
probably
was
ask
talked
Ray
about?
or the mayor.
Yeah.
I think we don't really
Wait,
know.
You mean you guys
When you
didn't
asked-
partake in there? Like I had stuff I had to do today.
They were there.
know?
It's not our
They
town.
just slept through it.
Why did you just sleep through it? Like
That's not
I
our
would
town.
I would hope. I mean,
Look,
it's very
Owen,
important.
listen. Politics are boring.
He's not wrong.
He's got a point.
I'm here to make money and
Well, I
bang
mean, there were
chicks, and I'm
some
out
very solid things you could help with, and I mean, to be honest, both people seem really nice. So, it could be useful
I gave him a map.
to participate, especially since we are kind of one of the people who really are the reason that they're meeting in the first place.
So what
They
you're
were
saying?
there.
Look, okay, listen. If
is
the
we've done
mayor
all.
if the mayor was also a hot elf lady, I probably would stay awake. From it. But seeing as only one of them was,
You don't know. Might be a shapeshifter.
No, I can figure that out for you if you want.
well, if the mayor's a shapeshifter, then they have no set looks. So that point is moot.
No, because the shapeshifter can just change into whatever they want.
Exactly. So you can't tell if a shapeshifter is hot or not, or just pretending to be hot.
I mean, it's not pretend; it's real.
They are the ultimate cosplayer.
I mean, if they, yeah, I mean,
That's my
Really
rebuttal.
think-
What boobs?
Yes.
I can charm people for a full hour. Sorry.
if it
If
looks
I
like
get-
a half elf, then there's
I found
elf.
this.
What did you find?
You might want to put it somewhere where the rest of them can see it.
Oh yeah, it's over.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
I can't move it.
It's over there.
I can't
Yeah.
move it.
on the
So.
thingy.
No, I
It's a
can't now.
condition.
Oh, the conditions thing.
What is it?
Yeah, it's on the big board over there. It's one of the things there. Just yeah.
Wait, it's on the big board
Wait,
now?
I can't see
Oh,
it
yeah,
no more.
it's on the big board
Uh,
behind you, but that's kind of hard to see from here.
You can.
You hold
it.
alt.
Board behind
Hold
me.
alt.
There we go.
They do what?
Yeah.
Just-
Oh,
Oh,
Whatever.
okay. I see. I see what you mean.
Yeah. And there's all the
even
conditions.
know that was
and
there.
that. There was also one all the way over there by the fireplace that had all of the books in PDF format, but I removed
made him
those
delete it.
because that would have made things even slower loading.
Wait, but this is a cube version.
But yes, you all make your way through the town, back to the mayor's office,
Oh, come on.
and upon arrival at the mayor's office, you discover that Raylin has stayed there. You also find a rather dirtied dwarf woman standing there, as well as Baron, the shopkeeper. Red, obviously you recognize the dwarf woman as the only one who met Belra, the blacksmith.
Mhm. Mm.
As you all walk in, you overhear. I understand that this is quite the short notice, but if it would be possible to make another sword in such a short time? And Belra sort of there, rubbing her chin, like, I could probably get it done in a day if I don't sleep, but you're asking a lot, Mayor. And Baron just goes, I could definitely get it enchanted again. And Keaton's is sort of there, and he's like, I know this is such a bother, but... Oh, excellent! You return! As he notices that you all walk in.
Didn't he run with us towards the danger initially?
No.
No.
I swear-
Keaton's not a dumbass. He knows he's no good in a fight.
One of those things is not like this.
Intelligence doesn't necessarily mean you're not good in a fight. Look at any barbarian ever.
Yes, we're back. We saved you from Knowles.
Knowles?
No, if you're not
were-
using that chair, I'm going to be using that
Yes,
chair.
we
Thank you.
did.
And I'm gonna sit down immediately.
Yeah, I'm just
Take
gonna.
one
I'm just gonna
d4
go.
sitting damage.
I'm gonna. gonna try and find a place to sit
I've
down.
not seen a man
I'm
sit
go-
this fast.
Actually, wait, no, I probably shouldn't do that because I might bleed all over everything.
That's true. You kind of got like hit a lot. I healed you up a bit.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
and your health
Yeah.
has restored to full due to the level, but for flavor's sake.
Wait, oh yeah, we got a level, didn't
Uh-huh.
we? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All my spell slots are back. Sorry, I forgot about that.
What level are we at now
Level 4.
total?
4.
Okay, just make sure.
Let me just reset all my spells and shit. Oh, there we go. That's nice.
Yeah, so you can all equivalently take a long rest if it didn't already do it.
Yeah.
Ellipsis, I believe you were the only one that didn't needed to do that because you were using D&D Beyond before.
No, I needed to do it because I fucking expended a fuck ton of spell slots.
Yeah, but you were the only one using D&D Beyond last week.
Yeah, but I still need to take a long
Oh, yeah.
rest.
Can you stop?
It's just jangling his coins, which I can see for some reason.
Interesting.
It's because the hidden zone's not low enough.
Should be,
You might need to gizmo it down ever so slightly.
maybe. Yeah. As
No,
you,
there's an option that you can toggle that ignores Fog of War.
That as well.
As you all sort of come back into the mayor's office and you see these people, you also see on the table, or on Keaton's desk, between them, is a sheathed longsword.
Hmm.
And Raylin has kind of sat down in the corner next to Akia. She's also sort
Oh,
of
yeah.
half asleep on Akia's shoulder right now.
Oh, I stopped. Look at the dwarf. Oh yeah, meet our not dragon friend.
Totally not a dragon. Definitely a Goliath.
Wait, who's not a dragon?
Exactly.
Bellin was
Exactly.
there for that, wasn't
He was.
I was there for the beginning.
He was there
of
for the
it.
start
I
of it?
wasn't What happened
Yeah.
with the dragon shit?
You're looking at him.
Oh, he's standing in front of you.
He is.
I'm not looking at nothing.
He's like the 8-foot tall Goliath-looking person.
We have a Goliath? Shit, okay.
No,
No,
you
we
have a dragon,
but he's
Yeah.
but he
we have a
looks like a Goliath
No,
in
we
his
have a Goliath.
shape
Oh,
Oh
form.
shit.
Don't worry, I can wipe their memories if they do. Don't worry. I hope you realize I can now basically control NPC characters.
But yes, Raylin is mostly asleep on Akia's shoulder. She has had a very
Oh, that's
busy
cute.
day.
She got frost deforming around her hair. Yeah.
No, not quite.
No.
He's like cuddling a nice cold pillow on a hot day.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice,
I'm
actually.
gonna go sit next to him.
you
I'm not gonna do that
You've-
because I don't invade other people's privacy.
you sit
I said I was gonna fucking hug him. I just said sit next to
you,
him.
you sit next to him and you feel all sweaty and that from the fighting and that. But when you sit next to him, it's like sitting right next to a fridge and it's really nice and
Oh, this is
cooling.
nice. Oh, hey Logan, you should come over here.
No,
Why?
because I said no.
Okay. Gonna have the freezer to myself then, and Ray then.
What? No.
I don't know. I was drifting
So
off
what
there,
do you know
man. I'm
about the
not gonna lie.
dragon?
I shouldn't have told him about the dragon. Should have said, "Oh, it's a Goliath turned into a dragon." Oh shit!
I
Surprise!
was there for the
But yes, Keaton says to both Belra and Barum, if you could possibly get on to that as soon as possible, that would be grand. And Belra sort of goes, all right then. And she sort of walks out of the office, followed by Barum. And Keaton looks at you all and he says, excellent, I'm glad to see you all made it. Thank you so much for protecting the town. Also, did you say gnolls?
Yes, Knowles.
We've never been attacked by gnolls before. The occasional
Never
goblin,
seen
yes,
Knowles on a
but
journey.
gnolls?
Yes, Knowles. Big fuzzy people. They nearly chopped me in half.
Well, I'm glad you're all right, my friend.
That's a yeah.
Which part are you
Yeah,
doubting?
yeah.
All right, or my friend?
X to doubt a bit on both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And as you sort of all catch your breath, take a rest, take a load off, he sort of goes, well, as you probably saw, I have asked Belra to commission another sword and Barum to re-enchant it. As as you know, we don't have a huge amount of money, but what little we do have has acquitted me this. I can offer you 100 gold, all of you, for your services
What?
and this sword.
Is a sword? What?
Oh, okay.
You may split the 100 gold as you see fit, or
I thought it was 100 gold per.
oh, per. No. We don't have that.
That's why I was like,
much
what?
Yeah, that's why I was
That's,
like.
that's what you said. I think
money.
that's what
100
we
gold
went
to
for.
What
split
he
between
said.
you,
Okay.
and of course the enchanted sword.
Enchanted sword. you
How
said.
much would that sell sword? How much would that sword sell for?
In the town, probably not a huge amount. Although, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Bella would be rather pissed if you
Oh,
sold the
okay.
sword that she spent so long making.
Okay, that's fine. Just curious, you know, not no reason to it.
As you saw, Bella wasn't
Definitely.
exactly in the best mood.
How much was she?
But yes, I believe it's an enchanted longsword. I don't really know enchanted with what, but Barum said it could do some impressive things, but I'm not entirely sure what that means. Magic is not my area of expertise.
Well, it's a good thing we have two very well-educated dwarves who know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face.
We have
Excuse
two
me?
dwarfs. They may or may not be well educated.
Excuse me. I went to one of the best schools in the Empire.
Well, see,
Mhm.
there's a difference between schooling education and common sense.
And Red went to some dude in a castle.
And I also
Sounds-
served.
vaguely innuendo.
And I also served in the Empire's military. I have quite experience and common sense.
Empire military.
Allowed to make an insight check.
Roll for it.
I'm joking.
Make it, bitch.
I fucking dare you.
I mean, I didn't really want to. It was just a bullshitting thing.
Sexy backsies, musket, you gotta do it.
All right, fine. It's fine. Wait, where's my?
Also, Juliet
But
has
yeah,
basically now fallen asleep against Akir's leg.
Mhm.
Against the keys leg. Mod 20.
Yeah, he's telling the
Mod
truth.
20.
He's not lying about
Fine.
learning in the Empire and serving in the military.
No, I was on about the common sense.
Oh. Yeah, you're still not sure.
He's absolutely telling. No, he's absolutely fucking telling the truth.
He has
He
more
thinks
common
he's telling
sense.
the truth.
Yeah, you believe exactly what he says, and you believe that he probably has more
He
common
can't.
sense than your average person.
I wish to deception check myself.
How does that even work?
I mean, I don't
He has
know.
split
Viking, how does
personality
it
disorder.
work?
Yes. Hang on. Let's see what I get. Oh wait, I get advantages when fooling myself. Excellent. There's 2 nat ones in a row.
You are pretty sure you're a retard.
I'm pretty sure I'm lying to myself, which means I don't believe it.
Hey.
If you believe you're lying to yourself, does that mean you don't believe you're lying to yourself?
I believe everything.
And he just believes he's an idiot.
Wait, we should change the names on our plaques in front of our player areas to our character names.
I mean, could do.
Yeah, could do. Our characters
I-
all have their names.
I mean,
with,
We already have our names to them.
yeah.
What?
The character, well, except for Bellens. Bellens has not.
Now it does.
Cool. I was gonna say, Rurik,
Yes.
as we're kind of sitting along talking, if you're interested, I have some extra money.
Hmm.
And this is me being private, talking with
No,
Rurik.
no, it just sounds sketchy.
Out of the way.
Does sound a bit sketchy.
I'd be interested in attempting to trade some spells. 200 gold. So either of us could learn 1 second level spell or 2 first level spells from each other.
Wait, you offering to pay Red?
Well,
Well,
I'm
no, I
saying
wouldn't be
we
getting
all.
anything because I'd have to I'd have to pay in cost.
Yeah, that's true.
Copy the spell.
Well,
anyway.
what I'm saying is that I sold the ring. I got one of the items I was looking for, and since we both
Wait, what
benefit from it, the ring we found in the room,
What happened?
Oh,
in
did you
the
finally figure out what it does?
yeah, it was a simple protection. I can enchant a new one when I have if I'd like. It's very simple. It's basically using like the shield spell and
It's really
you do
not.
enchant based off that. Well, it's
So,
obviously
hold on
common,
a
so it's
second,
super
hold on a
easy.
second.
It's relatively common.
Yeah, so
That
you
was
sold
common.
this ancient, enchanted, relatively common of an enchant, true, ring that we found, which gives someone additional protection
Yeah.
so that you can copy some of my spells down.
And you copy some of mine. Yeah.
When you put it like that.
Honestly, I'd prefer it if we had given the ring to one of the fighters.
Well, shit.
I mean, you've got a nice, shiny, enchanted sword right there.
One that I actually can't use because it's not a finesse weapon.
Like, being a common item, I could probably try and change.
I mean, I can give it to Julia.
She
Julia?
can't use a long sword.
Eh. Swings and roundabouts.
I mean,
That's what
you
she
could
can, can't
use
she,
it,
being,
Cybran.
I could use it, but I
Yeah,
only have a
yeah, no,
one
no,
strength,
no.
and
Juliet can use longswords. Fuck you.
I mean, she can, yeah.
yeah, Viking, I can use the +1 longsword, but then that uses my strength modifier, not my dex, and I don't get my feat that I just purchased.
Fuck you.
I mean,
Juliet
it is
can
a
use the
magical weapon.
longswords.
I would say that you could use finesse if you wanted.
And I will also note, as a case, some of the magic I already have can increase the how hard it is to hit someone. So if we're worried about that, I'll be able to cast or be able to enchant an item that can create such a enchantment.
Hmm.
I'm skilled in such a ability.
Either way, though, I'm fine right now, so now I'm not really interested.
Do you mind if I copy off your spell list then?
I mean, I wouldn't exactly be getting anything out of it, would I?
I have plenty of spells that you can copy off.
This is what happens when wizards get overprotective with their
Which I'm
spell
not
books.
interested right now.
Oh, come on. There's no reason.
Hey, Logan, you want some popcorn?
Look, I have.
Do you want some popcorn?
I have
I have-
almost
Oh,
no
God, I
spell
actually just finished off my popcorn.
Fine.
Right, and what's I mean, come on. Do you have? I mean, if you're really interested, we can copy. You can copy one of my spells that I rather not, but you know the.
2 gold on the short one.
I have spells like
He takes it.
I have a few different spells that could be like the ability to become invisible.
Oh, I just took that.
Let's see, what else could you do? What else you
Fucking
can?
hedging your
You
bets on
could. You could. Oh, you want to know that? You could hold people. You could cast a spell of shield, which would shield yourself from any blow. I mean, I have mage armor, which would keep you safe. I mean, I have 2 things that would actually keep you safe.
I'm fine for right now, thank you though.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep it good then. Do-do-do.
Okay. Any more conversations anyone wants to have? Oh, wav.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay. With that small conversation happening, Keaton hands you the gold and the sword to whomever wants to use it or carry it.
Give it to Juliet.
Okay.
To be fair, she is a neutral party.
You give the enchanted longsword to the 8-year-old girl.
I mean, the 8-year-old girl who can wear heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, shields, crossbows, longswords, rapiers, swords, simple weapons, cartographer's tools, disguise kits, thief kits, then on and on and on.
Yeah,
She's more talented than all of us put together.
It does certainly seem that way, doesn't it?
She also speaks like 3 different languages.
She doesn't speak
And she's
any
8.
language.
She's 8.
I only speak 2.
Okay, so Keaton passes these to you and says, I suppose you would all relish the fact for a rest. I can see Raylin is quite tired. And appears I am as well after our negotiations today. And I'm sure after your heated fight you would also like to rest.
To be fair, yes.
Yes, a rest would be appreciated.
Where do we leave that cart?
As far as you're aware, the cart's still at the tavern.
We'll go back to the tavern in a minute and we'll go sleep on that. We'll sleep on the booths in the tavern.
Then I shall bid you all a good night.
So DM question is, as we leave, would the blacksmith still be open?
She is going to be working through the night, but she's probably like if there's something that she's already got that she would be able
yeah,
to
if I can
sell.
go buy something.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
If it's something she'd have to make, that would have to wait a couple
Well,
of days.
I can find
to
out when I
get
get
it,
there.
yeah.
Alright, as we're leaving then, I'm going to say bye to everybody and say, hey, Juliet, do you mind coming with me a bit? We'll see if we can get you a bit more, well, something to make sure you don't die.
Okay.
I'm going to go head off. Wait, hey, Rurik, which way was it to the blacksmith's?
That would be down by the docks.
I mean, I'm gonna
The
be honest. At
docks,
this distance and time of night, follow the dinging.
Well, fair enough. I'm going to head off towards the...
I mean, it could be a very happy artificer with a steel defender.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's...
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I'm going to head off down to there then.
Okay, well, the rest of you are heading back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, Juliet
Yeah.
comes with you.
Oh yes, and yeah, require the small. She has some gold on there. We'll compile gold.
She's about the right size. Okay, as you make your way over there, when you get within about 20 meters to about 50 meters of the blacksmith, you can already hear the ding, ding, as she's already well at work on the new sword.
Efficient. Nice. Just before we go in, then I'm gonna just put the long. Is the longsword got like Is it just a sheath, or does it have a strap?
Wow, it's not
It
far.
does have a sheath with a strap, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna, just because I'm not carrying the fucking longsword right now, because I look like an idiot. I'm just gonna like put it over her shoulder, you know, like on her back,
Okay. She sort of
just so she can hold that.
wriggles it around a bit to get it comfortable.
Keep a hold of that for now. You may keep it, depends if you like it. Don't try drawing it from your back. It's incredibly difficult. Then again, you do have weird arm length. Anyway, I'm thinking, Juliet, you need a little bit more, and I gesture to all of her. I just think you need a bit more clothing. That's the word, armor.
And she sort of looks down
You know.
and sort of pulls at her clothes. She's like,
Well, yes, yeah. You know, you can, in battle, it's quite a dangerous place. I'm sure as you just seen, the last fight.
yeah, she
did
looks
very good, by the
down
way.
and puts her whole hand through 2 holes in her top.
Well,
That's
exactly.
in like
Maybe we
her
can get you-
stomach navel area, and she's just like,
Maybe we can get you some more casual clothes as well,
Fucking
but let's focus on the slightly heavier
holes.
stuff. But would you like some lighter armor, maybe leather, or do you want to just have a full plate set? That might not be on the table right now, metaphorically. But what are you thinking?
She sort of just shrugs and sort of practice punching to sort of indicate that maybe a sort of middling to light armor, something that doesn't restrict her movement too much.
Take out my notebook. Punch equals mid. Those. Okay, well, slowly I'm figuring out your language. All right then, come on. I'm gonna go ahead inside.
That was the best way she could think of to show you that she wants to be able to continue freedom of movement.
I mean, I did say the words heavy, light, and medium.
No, you didn't. You just said medium or light. She has no fucking clue what that means. She's 8!
Yeah.
She knows the language.
She knows what medium and light mean, but she has no fucking idea in context of armor.
Oh, well, go on for a fucking shopping night then, and she can try them. You look at the window and you see that now. Go inside.
How
follow
much
the
is that
dinghy.
armor in the window? Okay, you follow the dinging and you do come to a rather brightly lit forge with an even sootier female dwarf grumbling under her breath quite incessantly as she hammers on this chunk of metal. It still looks like it's mostly an ingot still.
I'll, in which case, just put my loot at the door on the inside and go up to. I'm guessing, is there a table or something I can go up to and like kind of yell her name?
There's a couple of tables that have stuff on them, and then there's a sort of counter. It's more of a sort of
Counter, that's the word I was looking
yeah,
for.
it's more of a sort of Skyrim styled forge.
Yeah, that's fine. In which case, yeah, go up to the counter. What was her name again? I forget.
Belra.
Belra, that was it. I was thinking Bell Hun. I was like, no, that's obviously Bell Hun. but
That's not
close.
right.
I was hard at work, I see, Belra.
Yeah.
Gonna wave. Gonna bother you for a few items. Nothing you should have to make, hopefully. I know you're busy.
It depends what they are and if I've got them in stock.
I'm just looking for some armor, and I point down to what she probably can't see at the moment is the Kenku standing behind the table, and I just kind of gesture for her to step around so she can see her.
She can see sort of like the top of her eyes, but that's about it.
Oh shit.
Juliet, just move around the table. I'm gonna walk around with her. I
Walks
just need some
around the
armor for this
table.
little one. Maybe not. I don't want anything too heavy. I don't want anything like plate, but maybe some chain or something. Something in the middle. You know, enough that she could still be agile on the field, but not too bogged down by the weight. Anything in mind?
She's still hammering away and just sort of looks side to side and flips the sword. Dwarven armor might fit her.
Can I get her to try it on? I'll leave you to work, of course.
Sure, it's just over there. And she sort of gestures with her head to her right. And you do see, as you sort of look around, there's some rather rusted looking, but mostly functional chain
Oh, down
metal.
at Juliet then. What do you think about that, Juliet? I point at the dwarven armor-ish.
Mm,
Do you want to try it on?
okay.
Alright then. I'll go help her put it on and
Yeah, it comes with a sort of gambeson on the inside and that. And she sort of
I'll get it all on
pulls
and
it
then see.
over her head. It's a bit tight over her beak, but she manages to just sort of squeeze her head in far
Alright.
enough to get it down.
Sure.
And she sort of puts it
Well.
on. It's very peculiar. It looks like you've just put a child.
It's the dwarf king.
Yeah, you've just put a child in a fucking Parker's jacket. Like, that's the feel. And it kind of goes over her arms just a little bit on both sides when she sort of raises her arms, but it looks like it mostly fits.
Not bad. Not bad. Hey, full of name immediately. Beryl?
Elra,
Belra, that was
use
it.
your fucking notebook.
I would, but I don't ever expect it to talk to this dwarf, to be honest with you. Belra, how much would this be?
And she's still hammering away. It's starting to take more of a shape of a sword, and she sort of looks over and just goes, well, it's in kind of disrepair. 40 gold? I don't know. And just continues slamming her hammer down on this piece of metal.
40 gold. I go, I look at mine. I got 15 gold there. I look at Juliet's pouch. 10 gold there. That's a bit.
Quick, Juliet, run!
That's the thing. Okay, I walk Juliet as well over, still in the armor, towards Belra.
She's kind of waddling a little bit because the arms are so short.
She'll get used to it. Might take the arms off later or something. I kind of go. It's a bit pricey for me right now, but proposition, right? And I know she's probably still looking at the sword mainly, so I put it into a peripheral vision so she can see Juliet. And I go, so we just got this lovely sword that you made, and I kind of turn her around so she can see the sword on her back. Anyway, you know the one that was, well, it might be originally for the tournament, and chances are we're probably going to have to go back out at some point as well. Now, I can give you the 40 gold, but I can give you 25 now. And maybe, maybe just drop the price a little bit. We don't want this little girl dying, especially with this, good sword.
I'm listening.
So, okay, I'll pay you 30 gold. I can pay you 25 right now. A little bit of time, I can make up the 5 extra gold. And, we just take it as a...
I mean, you did just get 100 gold that you didn't decide what you were going to do with.
She doesn't
we
know
just split
that.
it. We split it evenly.
Yeah, and I don't want to use it yet. And we just take it as, a partnership fee.
Roll a persuasion check.
What are you doing?
He's trying to reduce.
I'm
No,
bartering.
the child, not.
Yeah, the child.
Alright.
I'm bartering. Persuasion, that should be like...
Should be pretty decent. You
Oh my
are.
Persuasion, yeah, it's a +6. It's not one of the ones I have expertise
Yeah,
in.
you are.
And I don't think I
bard,
have.
So persuading people. is-
Deception and performance is the only ones I have real good stonks on. However, that's like a 25.
Yeah.
19, 20, 22, 24.
She sort of grinds her teeth slightly, thinking about it, while still hammering on this chunk of iron, and just goes, "Alright, you got yourself a deal. But
Yep.
you gotta make sure people know exactly where that sword and armor came from."
Well, don't worry, I'm sure we will. And, we'll brush up the armor a little bit, and I'll make sure to pet them
There it
back
goes.
to back to Belra's. I just look around for a sign. Is there a sign in the shop that says what it's called?
It's just called Belra's Blacksmithery.
I'll make sure to send them back to Belra's blacksmithing. I'll make sure to put in a good word for the upcoming tournament as well. This sword, made by you.
Alright. If you wouldn't mind buggering off, I've got a lot of work to do.
Alright, fair enough. And I slap down 25 gold. Nice doing business with you.
Yeah, pleasure, I'm sure. Enjoy the sword and the armor.
Maybe well, I'm going to pick up my loot again. I'm going to go back towards the tavern. And then I release minor image. I'm joking. No, I gave it 25 gold. You got to build good relations with people. So I can control them later
Who
on.
is you? Who is you?
Which by 6th. Who is you? By 6th level, I can just command that she gives me stuff. So we wait a little bit, and then I can literally go sell, and she'll go okay.
So you essentially just bought a chain shirt.
Change shirt.
Yep, it is in
Cool,
D&D
okay,
Beyond.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll get that now.
Mhm.
Armor.
It'll give her a little bit of AC, but it's not
Change
ridiculous.
shirt. Yeah. Yeah, is that medium?
Yeah,
armor?
it's medium.
Yeah, I'll add that to her. There you go. That was on Juliet's, yeah.
It should boost
change
her.
It's just 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it should boost her AC
Hey,
higher than
hey.
fucking none.
There you go. I'm gonna make my way
Shit.
back to the tavern.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Red just stole my gold.
Nothing, don't worry.
God damn it!
Are they?
Right, as you all make your way back to the tavern, you lot have arrived before, obviously, Juliet and Ellipsis, as they had gone off to the blacksmith, and you all arrive at the cart that's still sat there with the donkey just chewing. He
The infinite bags, Red. You can just dump that.
He seems to be doing what Ellipsis told him to, and that the last thing that Ellipsis told him to do was stay. So he is continuing that order until he gets another one, it seems. Or at least until he sees Juliet.
I command.
I command.
You think I'm joking?
Do you all want
Wait.
to settle down for the night? Any conversations you want to have or anything?
I mean, I hope they like to see the armored Kenku walking back.
Oh, they'll hear her before they see her. But yes,
Yeah.
as you all sort of decide where you're gonna sleep for the night and such, you will you stop fucking around with the gold? You do see Ellipsis and Juliet walking over. However, Juliet looks like she's gained a few pounds, or like 20.
Wow, she's fucking 8, man.
Yeah, she's
Calm
also
your shit.
wearing a chainmail shirt
Calm your shit, you fat shaming 8-year-old.
and a gambeson.
Fucking fat shaming.
She looks like she's wearing a Parker's jacket right now.
Shaming.
And she's got a nice little chink to her as she walks now. And you do see the sword is now equipped on her back.
As soon as I walk in, if they see it, I go, now who would fuck with an armored Kenku?
Anyone want to answer that?
This is called investment. And making sure the 8-year-old doesn't die. You're welcome.
Again.
I was going to say, oh, Destin. The donkey will probably want to see you. Show that.
She's already gone round to the donkey, who is quite... He seems pleased. As pleased as a donkey can be.
Poke my head around the corner, I thumbs up at the donkey.
Akir has come back. Are you guys inside the tavern or outside it?
I'm
I'd probably go inside because I really just want to lay down and not bleed
Yeah.
over.
Okay, Akir has taken Raylin up to a room and come back down.
Mm. Hmm.
She was asleep.
dragon
He
steal-
carried her back.
Dragon stealing the elf waifu.
No waifu for you.
My man, he's
Find one.
literally just sat there for like 8 months staring at his dead wife.
He seemed pretty angry. I don't think he was just staring.
Well, he's been fuming as well, but you know. And yes, you will see this lovely chainmailed little 8-year-old Kenku girl now. With a sword.
Pretty badass. What does that sword mechanically do, by the way?
It is a longsword, which is basically 1d8 plus 1.
Oh, was it just a stand?
So
I thought
it's a
this was
+1
an enchanted
That
opposed
is
to
the plus 1.
longsword.
And it has a
Oh, I
enchanted
didn't know.
magical effect, but you
Okay,
don't know
so it's
what
a
it
longsword
does.
+1 then.
So it's a longsword of +1.
Yeah. But it also does plus 1 damage to whatever she rolls, so...
Yeah,
Is it
that's
so?
a
Yeah,
+1
that's-
longsword.
yeah. Longsword +1.
And it has a magical effect, which you do not know, because Baron's not
They
fucking
couldn't be
told
fucked to tell us?
anyone, and... Well,
Well, it's fucking useless.
Baron enchanted it. He doesn't entirely know what the fucking thing does, and
Mm.
he pretty much told Keaton the same thing. So you have a longsword that does something.
Excellent. She hits it, gets teleported to the other dimension. Hmm. Oh,
Well, shit.
wasn't expecting this.
I really need to work on enchanting so that way I can actually tell people what they're enchanted with.
I mean, do you have detect magic?
Maybe?
Because you could use that.
No, you want to identify if you're going to tell
You'd
people
wanna
what it
identify
does.
Oh, yeah.
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 Detect magic would just give me the
School of magic. Which would help.
Just
It would narrow it down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're all settling down for the night? Or do you want to have any conversations or such?
It's had a pretty rough night. I think I'm
I'm
just
good
gonna
with
sleep.
settling down for a night, yeah.
Okay.
Gurgle, gurgle.
So as you
It's fine, pretty good.
you all pick your places to sleep, a couple of you sleep downstairs in the actual tavern rather than in the rooms. Akir just sort of sits in a chair and goes to sleep.
The booth is better.
Yeah, you sleep in a booth. A couple of you go up to the rooms or sleep in the cart. What do you want to... Or do you just want to all sleep downstairs in the tavern?
I'm just going to my room because that's what I know, and what I know makes me conference speak.
Yeah, I'm going in the room as well.
Okay.
I'm staying in the booth. The booth is nice. The booth protects me.
Juliet is going to sleep downstairs. Akira is going to sit in a chair in the corner. Looking menacing. He's an 8 foot tall Goliath. He can't not look menacing.
It's true.
Yep, so you all sleep pretty well. Relatively well indeed. Nothing really disturbs your sleep. You all awaken feeling well rested. Even those who slept in beds because you were that tired you couldn't give a shit.
Something worse.
It's a day to the tournament, right?
It would be about a day. The tournament is due to start tomorrow at 12.
Yeah, it's a day to the tournament. Cool. In which case, I'm gonna do the usual: order some breakfast, some lovely fish with more fish, and some water.
Fair enough. So as you order your food, Raylan comes down and
Top of the morning to you.
top of the morning to you, lassie. How are you? How'd you fare?
My name's Jacksepticeye.
Top of the morning to you, lads. As she sort of comes down, she's sort of rubbing her eyes and that, and she's like, oh, and comes down and sits at the table with you. She looks half dead, honestly, like she's still asleep. But
Ray, what did you actually want to do now that you've negotiated stuff?
I'm not really sure. This was kind of all I was told to do. After this, I don't know.
Fair enough. Do you want some breakfast?
Yes, please.
Do you like fish?
I had fish yesterday when we got in, so
Yeah, long day.
yeah.
Hey, can we have some more fish as well?
Akira has vanished from the corner and is not in the
God.
tavern right now.
Damn it. Wait, is the place outside the tavern freezing cold? Is everything ice?
The entire town has been turned into ice. No, no, it's just the temperature seems to be mostly back to normal, at least for the moment.
The overpowered godman left. Oh well, I'm sure you'll turn up.
Yep, and Bamzar gets you all some food and such, gives you food, and as he puts down the plate, she goes, "So, got any plans for today, or?"
I can't speak for the rest of the people, but I think I'm just going to busk for the day.
I need to visit a tannery.
Tannery, huh?
Oh, we do have that. Yeah, we do have that barrel we got to sort out.
What? No. A tannery. Other workers.
No, I know, but that kind of springing to my head about the barrel that we still haven't opened.
I'm scared to open that barrel.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's a fucking tree baby barrel.
Tree baby barrel. Fair enough. So yeah, you all sort of finish your dinner and that. Well, your breakfast.
Wait. Just realized.
Yes, the dwarves are the same. They're just different
The
colors.
dwarves are the-
There aren't very many models for dwarves. I'm going to be honest. Not dwarf
There
wizards.
is. There's just not
anyway.
many dwarf
No,
wizards.
there's
Yeah.
literally one. So, yeah, you all finish your meals and you have the rest of the day ahead of you.
I'm just going to busk and attempt to earn a little bit more money back. That's
Wait.
about it.
What if I design my dwarf model in that one program online?
What, Blender?
I think Dwarfforge.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Dwarfforge does it, yeah. You can import 2D and 3D stuff, so if you could make it, you can import
Oh
it.
yeah. Yes, you all have
Oh,
the
yep.
day ahead of you.
I'm just going to go busk. Find a
Okay.
spot near the town centre, probably, and just play for money.
Make a performance check.
Pretty much spend the day doing that, except for, stopping for food or etc. Like, that's all I really have to do. Need to don't. That's not what I'm rolling. I just put that on the table. I need to actually get
Are
my
you sure?
positive, whatever it was. I'm not going to because I put it on the table. +8. Cool. Wait, don't I have advantages? Oh no, that's only when passing myself off as a different person.
Yep.
Ah, fuck you. That's still 12.
You managed to get about 10 gold pieces throughout the day.
Okay, I'll take that. And once I've got those 10 as well, at some point of the day, I'm going to drop 5 back off to Belra.
Yeah.
Did we split the gold evenly, or did we just not do anything with it?
It's still just stacked in 100. I'll get a party notebook. Can you give us a party notebook? And I'll stick it in there. You said I got 10 and I gave away 5. Okay, cool.
Hang on. You should all be able
Yep.
to see that and access the party inventory.
Yeah, party inventory. Yeah. 100 GP, wasn't it?
Yep.
Cool.
So you spend
Right,
the
it's
day
in there.
doing that. What is everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go find someone who knows how to work leather.
Okay. So,
That's great.
Hmm.
Another new location.
you're not really sure where to look. Your best bet to start looking would be Barham.
Okay, I'm gonna wander and try and find the blacksmith instead.
Okay, you sort of wander along, and eventually you do hear in the distance as you follow
What the
this.
hell is that?
Grindstone.
As you follow this, you do find the blacksmith, as she is currently working the sword into a sharp point. And she sort of looks like she's not slept all night.
Ooh. She might be cranky. Hi there. Hello.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
You wouldn't happen to sell some light armor, would you? Or know someone who does?
She sort of stops and rubs her eyes and sort of puts it down and just. I mean, I've got some light leather on the wall.
I was hoping for some studded.
I mean, I can put fucking
fine.
studs in it. It wouldn't take long.
Oh,
Well, it's
shit.
just not the lobby.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. I think the game just crashed.
Hang on, everything's
Yep.
connecting.
Somebody
Yeah, I
pick
got
something or open
disconnected from
something.
server.
Yeah.
Alright, the game is still up, so you should all be able to rejoin.
It might have just done what it did to me the other day when we were doing a Star Wars
Yeah,
one. It's
Steam
weird.
peer-to-peer failed.
No, yeah. Fun. You're still on? It
I'm
doesn't
not
say
seeing it.
you're online anymore.
Huh. Oh, no, there goes the server. Good thing I fucking saved.
It auto saves if it crashes out, luckily.
Oh, yeah. Give it a second while the game reloads.
Oh, looks like the game crashed for several people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, tabletop crash. Rip.
I'll have to I have to wait for Red to join since that's a whole other thing.
What, do you not?
How
have,
to
like,
be the
other
best
stuff?
capitalist in Monopoly.
No.
Ooh.
What?
Well, obviously, the first thing you do is you buy the worst neighborhood, gentrify it all to hell.
I mean, I gotta wait for Viking to actually put the server up.
Alright, the server is back up. I need to choose my
Oh, I
DM's
gotta wait for
color.
it to show up, rather.
Let me just check to make sure. Nope, Steam went offline. That was the problem. You may all need to sign back in on Steam.
I'm still
Oh,
signed
did
in.
Steam just go down?
Looked like it.
Nah, I'm
No,
still
it
in.
seemed to be fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
should be able
must
to
get red. Everyone's still in. Actually, it says you're in too. There we go.
I think I just had a big strong time.
Had some stonks.
Stomp.
Stronks and stonks.
Alright, Musket and Cybern are now rejoining.
Gotta give it a bit for it all to load in.
Loading complete. Nap time.
Alright,
There you go.
Musket and Cybern are back in. Red is now joining. Technical difficulties with Steam.
Steam just dying.
Yep, don't know why, it just went,
Well,
I don't want
it
to work
seemed to be
anymore.
tabletop. Everybody, a few other people on tabletop. were
I think
saying-
it was Steam, because it was Steam's peer-to-peer that went down, and I got
Oh,
disconnected
right.
from Steam, so I think several other people did as well.
Oh god, I've opened a picture-in-picture display.
What have you done?
Holy shit, Mel, why do you have so many D20s in your box?
It's for all that fireball damage, son. But yeah, you all should have plenty of dice.
Oh god, I didn't want to grab
They
that.
are infinite, so
I was-
you can pull out
Oh
what
yeah, I
you
know
need.
they're infinite. Just trying to figure out why he had so many.
I know.
Why can't I move the picture-in-picture? Oh, I can't move the picture-in-picture onto like a different screen. That's sad.
It has to stay
No,
on
you
the
can't.
present screen.
That's pointless. What the fuck does it do?
It basically would allow you to...
I can lock it, can't
yeah,
it?
you would basically
it-
be able to
it's
lock
on-
it on Yaren, and then just
Yeah,
be
there we
able to
go.
look around and still have a picture of
Yeah.
the town.
That's
yeah.
nice. I'm using that in my fucking Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
now.
I mean,
It's like the picture
Putting-
in Planetary
putting it
Annihilate.
on this screen wouldn't be a bad idea, because this screen already has the screen of Yaren, but it's inverted.
Yeah. It's just inverted
But
and it's a bit hard to get
if
the
you
right
swing
elevation.
around over the DM screen, it's not inverted.
No, it's not. I can get much closer.
It's so that you can sit first person in the DM screen and see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Still kind of hard to see.
Oh yeah.
I might just leave this in my Star Wars D&D over the tops of people's things.
That's fair. That is a very big dice you've got there, sir.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, he stole my big die.
Why do I have the big die? What?
When I was rolling it around on my mat, and it jumped over to you.
There you go. I was like, wait, what?
So he didn't steal
Yeah, I
it,
was just-
you flung it in there.
But yeah, I just need some studded reinforced leather because I almost got cut in half last night. So
Oh, you were the ones that were defending the town, right? Once I've
If
got
you're-
this sword sharpened, I could quite quickly put some studs in it. Take me probably about an hour. Then I could sleep.
oh you're a godsend.
I wouldn't go that far.
You're a goddess send.
I mean, more accurate, but... No, I'm just a humble blacksmith. Desperately trying to get this fucking sword finished. And she sort of goes back
Right.
to grinding the sword again. So yeah,
I'll
if
see
you
you then.
pop
Then.
back in like, I don't know, 3 hours.
Right. 3 hours.
Time starts now. Uh,
I'm gonna go find a rock.
you are at the harbour pretty much, so you can go sit on one of the jetties if you want.
I'm gonna find a big. No, yeah. I'm gonna wander around the harbor front. Look around there.
Okay, you see 2 rather dilapidated ships, but you do see occasionally sort of spread around the harbour little fisherman boats, sort of little rowboats with people with sticks and that on who are fishing. You imagine that's where all the fish is coming from.
Who would have
Who
thought?
would have thunk
The
it?
water.
Yeah.
I would just assume they were just kind of jumping onto our plates already served.
And Banzar makes it look that way, but no. What are the rest of you doing while he waits? More specifically, Rurik and Vonlin.
I'd probably just be wandering about, looking through my notebook. Actually, perfect opportunity to do this.
Oh boy.
I'm going to ask Philhin. You know that journal you found in the zombie-infested town,
Yes.
and how you wrote down a couple of sentences that you remembered from it?
Yeah.
Might I see that?
I show him said one.
Okay. You still don't understand it.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna cast Comprehend Languages
Okay.
as a ritual. So it'll take a bit, but I won't use any spell slots.
Yep. So you sort of sit in the bar for about 11 minutes while you cast this, and after the 11th minute is up and you feel the spell start to take effect, the words slowly morph into common so you can understand them. And what it says is quite entertaining.
Is it a porno?
Not quite. But it does read, as Generous drew her blade up to the throat of the Defiler, a voice rang out. And that's all it says.
Hmm.
You gather
What was it again? You say that again? Sorry?
Generous. As Generous drew her blade to the throat of the Defiler, a voice rang out.
Hmm. Does that ring any bells in my memory? Generous or the Defiler?
Nope.
Hmm. Alright,
But
then.
gathering by the context of the writing, you imagine it's probably some kind of storybook.
Either a storybook or history.
Yeah. Either or. Well, what is history if not stories?
True, true. But yeah, like I don't know of any hero named Generous or a threat named the Defiler in
No.
anything that I've picked up. No, okay.
How the hell did you balance that?
Hmm.
Oh, it's because it's got a massive fucking hitbox.
There we go. Hey.
Yeah.
The big 20. Oh no. 14.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but comprehend languages doesn't tell you what the language is, does it?
Do not believe so.
I'm pretty
Hold
sure
on.
it just
Situation.
translates it.
Yeah, you spoken language. Understand the written language that you see.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you the language or
Yeah.
anything. No. Okay.
So I have no idea what this language
Nope.
is. I just know what it says.
Yep. And what it says is
Oh,
kind of
alright.
useless. Yeah.
But I now have a basically base to go off. It's not a great one, but it's something.
Well, yeah.
If I ever try translating
You
this
can
again.
attempt to try and start translating it.
I think I'll do that because there are a bunch of other books in there.
Okay, make a intelligence roll for me.
Alright, that would be at +5. No, +3. That's saving. D20. Here's my D20. I was literally just grabbing these. Alright. D20 +3.
I have to point out, Viking, I have my
12.
picture-in-picture
Yeah.
on that.
Fair enough.
Wow, that's an old meme.
What'd you find? Ah,
Into a gas station.
In a fuel
what
truck,
Was your roll
in a
for
fuel
the
truck.
intelligence?
12.
12. Okay. It takes you most of the day, and you feel like, at the very least, you're about halfway through a form of translation script, although you're not certain that it's accurate because obviously there's quite a few letters that are missing from the common alphabet in that excerpt.
Oh,
What have you done?
what was that?
Hmm?
All I saw was my picture-in-picture freaking out as somebody pulled something through. Oh, it's the bottom thing of this text. You need to lock it and you need to gizmo it in.
None of you.
I can do
none
it
of
if you
can
want.
be
If you're
trusted.
busy. I didn't fucking do it.
But yes, Vonrin.
Red, if you press R, it'll roll the die.
Yeah, I know. it will.
Yeah, if you just mash it.
I was just wondering if I could hold it low enough to actually like roll it properly, but oh well.
Yeah, you can turn your
It'll
left
be
height
a
down.
holder,
That's all.
basically. Yeah, I know.
just
My
turn your
left
left
height
hand
is down as far as it goes. The problem is
Yeah,
it
you
still
just
lifts
you just
up
drag it
that
and
high.
throw it across then, like that.
Well, no, musket. Look over here.
I was trying to use the dice roller.
The dice box.
Oh, you're
This
trying
is
to use the
lowest
dice
it goes,
roller.
and then
Or the dice box,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh
What-
yeah.
Why
God,
do I
no.
have Rurik's character sheet in front of me?
I don't fucking know, you shouldn't.
That's a good question. Viking, I'm blaming you.
That's very
Ah,
weird.
I have ellipses. Hoo hee hee. Hoo
Why are
hoo
you
ha ha.
blaming me?
Because it's obviously you. It's your fault.
Hang on.
It's always
Well, my
your
tablet's
fault.
useless.
Hang on. There you go. Fixed. Right, Vonrin, what do you want to do? Do you want to assist Rurik in his...
What was it that he's is he?
He's attempting to
Well, he-
make a sort of code sheet for translating the
The text
language.
you found.
You also might want to pick blue.
Right. I think I will. Yeah, I guess I'll help.
I mean, if there's anything else you want to do, you're more than welcome.
There's nothing I can up. I'm too. I haven't slept in almost 24 hours.
Okay, fair enough. So, for the sake of brevity, you all sort of meet up again in the evening. Logan, you got your studded leather for... How much gold do you have again?
Just the 9.
Okay. You... Hang on, let me double check how much studded leather is. I think it's only like 20 gold.
You think?
I believe so. Let me double check. Oh, it's 45 gold. She would be willing to do it for like 30, and you could probably talk her down a bit more. But you may have to dip into the party funds or sell something.
Hmm.
But that would require a persuasion roll.
Would she take a longbow? And the ammo for it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll sell her my longbow.
Yeah.
And all of the arrows.
Okay, you basically do just a straight trade, then the armor for the longbow.
Alright, coolio. If I can just...
Yeah, you might have to just
Figure
use
out.
your sheet on D&D Beyond. If you can't figure out how to do it, we'll go over it afterwards.
Manage equipment.
But yep, you basically all meet back up. Logan's got a shiny new suit of studded leather armor that glistens in the light because of the studs. Juliet is still trying to get used to her rather large armor, with some help from Akia and Raylin. She's managed to sort of roll up the sleeves and sort of get them sewn down so she can actually use her hands now rather than having to worry about being swallowed by this thing. Turns out Akia and Raylin pretty fucking handy with a needle.
Huh.
But yeah, you all settle back down for the night and then wake up again the following morning, about an hour or so before the tournament is due to start.
Guess I'll make my way there.
Are you all going, or I believe Ellipsis is going?
I'm going to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay, it's being held in the town square. So as you all make your way over to the town square, you see that a decent amount has been put on for this. It's almost like a really shit town fair, because there's not a huge amount, but there's people selling some clothes and such that they have that they mostly look repaired. Yeah, they mostly look secondhand and repaired and such. There's a couple of party games being ran by people, sort of. There's some from the guard as well, they're running some, and the town seems to be a bit more alive than usual. Like, this seems to be the idea to run a tournament and do this now seems to have been a good one. It's raised everyone's spirits a bit. And you see that there is a sort of arena sort of marked out to...
Do we know the rules?
Sorry?
Do we know the rules of it?
There is someone to tell the rules if you wish to.
We also found a flyer, so I'd imagine we'd know it.
Oh yeah, it's melee combat. First blood drawn. No death
Melee as in
blows.
fists, or melee as in...
Swords. And shields and the like. Staffs if you want. Any form of melee weapon will suffice. This is the ring, and then there's like 2 sets of stalls. And it seems like most of the town has
Is
come
this
out.
for tomorrow?
This is today.
Ah, excellent.
You are now arriving at the fair, so to speak.
Well, I'm going to enter myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna find the organizer.
Okay. That would be Keaton and Destin.
Makes sense.
So you enter yourself, Logan, and as you sort of write down your name, the lovely-looking elf woman behind the counter who has been the one who's been chosen to accept all these entrants and that, she sort of smiles and she goes, "Okay, so the rules are as follows. First blood only, no more combat after that. You're allowed to use any melee weapon of your choosing, whether it be fist, staff, or sword, or any of the others. And you are limited to what you can actually wear."
Oh, well, that's good. Everything I own, I'm wearing.
Looks itself.
Then you should be fine. Welcome to the tournament, Mr. Tolstag.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, lovely lass.
Thank you, Lassie.
Thank you, Lassie. This little Timmy down the well.
It's an utter honor to be in your presence.
Wait, hang on. If nobody else can speak,
Go find Keaton and basically just follow him around.
Okay.
sneeze stuff like
I-
No, look at Juliet. Juliet, you want to enter?
She sort of looks at you and just looks at the ring and just kind of looks back at you and sort of shrugs.
No, mate, it's just for fun. If you want, I'm not going to stop you if you want to join in.
Okay.
Alright then, I'll take her to the sign up stall. I'll let her sign up.
Okay. So as you get a rather strange look from the elven woman as you walk up with this tiny Kenku girl in a chainmail shirt, wielding a fucking longsword on her back, and she just sort of looks at you and
Piss.
goes, so are you looking to enter into the tournament?
Oh, not me, sorry, and I point down at the little Kenku girl.
I see. I mean, I wasn't told whether or not children were allowed to join.
Do you have a juniors division or anything? If not, you might just have to put them with the grown-ups.
Not really.
I'll tag team with her.
There you go, Mr. Tallstack will tag team with her. Maybe if there's a 2-on-2 round.
There is a couple of 2-on-2 rounds.
Ah, there you go. Add a longsword +1 to her inventory because I forgot to do that.
I don't see the harm in it, I suppose. It isn't going to be too
If
traumatic.
you're worried about her, then by all means pull her out, but she just wants to have a bit of fun.
Well, very well then. What is her name?
I look down at her.
Juliet. And she says it with your voice.
Wait. Oh, no, damn it. Because I have actor, I could mimic her mimicking me.
You just need to say. Oh my.
No. It's gotta be authentic.
You're a twat. And she sort of writes it down and explains the rules, same to you as what she said to Logan, who has now been moved over to a 2-on-2.
Oi.
Have fun, Juliet.
Just walks off, leaves the small Kenku girl standing there alone.
I'll fill with my own business. Need to find the halftime entertainment. Need to play there.
As you do approach Keaton, he does sort of say, Ellipsis, just who I was looking for, in fact.
Ah, Keaton, just what I was looking for.
What a coincidence!
Voice.
What a coincidence!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are you mocking me?
Sorry, I'm working on my acting.
I see. But in that case, we would like you to play during the tournament.
It's fine. Lute or bagpipes.
Bagpipes?
Or both. You can do both.
Like, a quick question.
Yes.
I'm sorry to disrail this. Why does my character have shades?
Wait, what?
Wait, does he?
Yeah, he's shades.
He does the shades.
Oh my god, he does. Because your
We
character,
also have the exact same hair, I've just
your
realised.
character's a badass.
We're essentially the same character. It's just I have a hat and
Shades.
shades.
Yeah.
that's the only difference. You file down your ears and you've got a hat shades on, but you're just ellipsis.
Filing your ears. Ouch.
It's all good. It's just skin.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'll be more than happy to play. I'll take, I don't know, 50% of the earnings? From my performance, not from the whole thing.
Oh, of course, yes. If anyone wishes to donate to you or anything, yes, you're more than welcome to 50% of that.
Excellent, 60%. Thank you.
That's...
I walk off.
Oh.
Oh no, we're burning bridges already.
No, he's burning bridges.
Yep.
We're associated to him, Red.
Are we? Are we really?
No, I'm playing this dice. I can literally command them to give me money. I've just not done it yet.
Oh dear.
But I am going to do it when they start listening to my music.
Oh dear.
Because I legit can charm them if they listen to me.
And I will stop you if you do.
You won't know.
Oh dear.
If you suddenly say everyone give Give me your money.
Toss a
And then
coin to
everyone
your
starts
butt.
tossing money. Yeah, I'm gonna know that you need a knife into your face.
I go. Then I'll look and go, why is the dwarf assailing me? Get him! And I'll watch the entire town attack you.
God. But yes,
I don't think you understand. You've let me get to this level now. There's no turning back.
we will pick up.
I didn't let you get anywhere. Viking did.
We will pick up at the tournament next week.
Ooh,
Oh, that was fast.
I'm looking forward to that tournament. Mainly just for playing in the halftime and letting Juliet fight.
With
Because I thought
a
there needs to be
magical
somebody else. Like...
longsword.
It's just a long sword.
Oh, Belen's trying to speak and he apparently
Oh.
can't.
Oh
Maybe we can't hear you.
no, I don't believe we can hear you.
No,
I
he's
put
not
three.
muted,
I put 3 gold on the Kinku.
though. Wait, can we bet in this tournament?
If you want.
Oh, sweet.
I've been trying to talk this entire time. but one
Hey.
isn't responding.
Now we can hear you.
I was trying to sign up for the tournament.
Oh right, yeah. You also managed to sign up. She explains the same rules to you as she did to the other two. However, you will be
Cool.
in a singles match.
Good. I approach with my battle axe.
Where did
on
you
my
get a
side.
battle axe?
Yeah, where
You
the fuck did you
started
get a
with one.
battle axe?
I've had a battle axe the entire time. You guys have seen me with that. I've hit someone with a battle axe before.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's true.
Hmm.
But yes, we will pick up there next week with the first set of fights. And then Musket charming the entire town. And then the second set of fights.
No, it's okay. I can't command them till 6th level, so you've got a few more levels before I literally can command people to do my will.
Oh god.
This is why I went College of Glamour. It's overpowered as shit.